Last year, we, the Physical Education Unit, were granted teaching and learning funding to support our continuous professional development. Our CPD work involved inviting experts in the field of physical education, teacher education, to work with us over the course of 5 days, 4 days in June and one final day in early September. The aim of the work was to enhance our knowledge and understanding of physical education, teacher education, and particular aspects of physical education, the use of curriculum models and the teaching of advanced gymnastics, for example. The first phase of the CPD was an opportunity for us to work with Dr. Mike Jett from the University of Edinburgh. Mike has been a driving force in teacher education and CPD related to primary physical education in Scotland. He spent 2 days working with us, presenting on issues such as the application of complexity theory to teaching of physical education, and describing how programmes in the University of Edinburgh were structured to meet the needs of undergraduate and postgraduate students. One of the outcomes of this work was our understanding of the emphasis that the university placed on building strong partnerships with local schools, striving to enhance provision for physical education in these settings. These, in turn, became the settings for student placements. The second phase of the CPD provided us with the opportunity to work with Dr. Deborah Tannehill, Professor Emeritus at the University of Limerick. Deborah has had a long career in research and in teacher education. She discussed programmes of teacher education that she was involved with in the US and now in the University of Limerick. She has published widely in the area of curriculum models for teaching physical education. We heard how she has engaged students in UL in the study of these models. We've embarked on offering the major specialism in physical education this year. During the second year of the programme, we will be exploring these curriculum models with our students on the specialism. This work will focus on the teaching of games for understanding, using the sport education model, and engaging in cultural studies, another curriculum model. One of the outcomes of our work with Deborah was our deeper understanding of the use of these models, which are underpinning the new Leaving Certificate programme. Another outcome emerged. We gained a deep insight into the assessment of students' learning, particularly formative assessment, as we worked with Deborah. The final phase of the work was undertaken when Amy Baker from Gymnastics Ireland worked with us on the development of our gymnastics courses here for undergraduate and postgraduate students in early September. Amy is one of the leading gymnastics coaches in Ireland and works full-time supporting gymnastics. Her work with us provided us with a space to plan how she should work with us within our core and specialist programmes. This year alone, she's contributed to the BEd2 major specialism as well as the third year elective. So, what helped ensure that we achieved our objectives over the course of these 5 days? A key feature of the work was the space that we managed to create and hold for us to immerse ourselves in theory and frameworks that underpin our day-to-day work. The work was intensive. We had real opportunities to share some of the developments in each of our institutions that shaped the initial teacher education programme for our students. We were lucky enough to be able to work in the calm atmosphere of Belvedere House for these CPD days, away from the day-to-day routine that could have wreaked havoc on the work in hand. This CPD initiative has already enabled us to enhance teaching and learning in physical education for both undergraduate and postgraduate students. We have applied our learning in teaching of all physical education related courses. We are very grateful to the Teaching and Learning Committee for the funding to undertake